unnecessary vlog.
That dead leaf is gonna bother me. There we go. This whole video. Okay. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Okay. Hi guys. I figured today could be the first day of like a new. I don't know. I feel like I'm so terrible at doing series and like sticking with different series. We're gonna try something. I would like to do my weekly perfume diaries on my vlog channel here, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see if I actually follow through on something. Dobby, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So as you guys know, I got if you watched one of my other vlog videos where I was picking up a journal from Five Below, they have amazing just notebooks, you know, and they're fairly inexpensive, you know, Five Below, they're fairly inexpensive, and I love them. Anyway, so what I've been doing is I will document like every day what I'm wearing. What? When you stare at me like that, I cannot focus. Can you lay down? Lay down. Lay down. She's like just staring up at me.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
So I put down like Saturday, April 19th, and then I will write down if I sprayed anything in the morning, afternoon, evening, and bedtime. So it's broken up into each day, and then it's broken up again into 4 categories: morning, afternoon, evening, and bedtime. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're so precious. I know. You're so precious. Why don't you lay down? Why don't you lay down? Mommy rub your belly. Okay. Oh my goodness. She was snoring and farting so loudly last night. I kept having to like poke her, like, stop it. So I've only completed 1 week so far. I am on week 2 as we speak. And with every week that goes by, I'm going to put a little tab, a little note tab, or a little, what are they called? Oh my gosh, Post-it tab. Like when I start a new week. That way I can kind of keep track where everything is. So so I don't know if I should go through the whole, I don't know, I haven't done this before, so I don't know if I should actually go through each one or just tell you what the end. I'll probably go to the end here. Okay. So like I said, 7 days, and each day is broken up into 4 categories. And I would write down. I would write down if I was like every time I sprayed out a perfume. So like if sometimes I will spray one perfume on one arm and one perfume on another arm because I can't decide which one I want to wear. And sometimes I will just spray something on my wrist just because I want, you know, I just want a little taste. I just want a little taste of it. And then sometimes I'll do an all over spray and then like go out of the house for something. Or sometimes I will spray, you know, 2 to 3 different perfumes at a time, you know, to like do like a perfume combo. So it's not just, you know, one perfume for the evening, one perfume for the afternoon. You know, it could be 2 or 3 perfumes in the afternoon, depending on if I'm doing a layering thing or if I'm, you know, in that type of mood where I want to wear one on one arm, one on the other. It just depends. But just so you guys know, it's not just like one perfume per each, you know, morning, evening, afternoon, blah, 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 blah. It can be a lot of different perfumes. So with that being said, I wore 30 perfumes total last week. Now, is that a lot? I don't know, because I don't have enough information to know if that's a lot or not. Because what I'm hoping to do is, if I stick with this, every week I'll see how many perfumes I wear per week, and we'll see if there's any, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it will be around 30-ish every week. Maybe 30 is a lot, and I normally only wear about 10 or 15. Or maybe 30 is not a lot at all. Maybe next week it'll end up being like 50. I don't know. We'll see. Once I have more weeks collected, I have more data collected, then I can really share if there's any sort of, not consistencies. What am I trying to say? Oh my goodness, my brain. You puppies have sucked the life out of my brain. Whatever. We'll go on. Okay. Can't think of the word I'm looking for, but I need somebody smarter to help me here. So 30 perfumes last week. I will list off what they were. Fig Fever, Vanilla Skin, Cashmere and Vanilla Essence, Velvet Vanilla, Cosmic, Guava Granita, Kahar Pistachio, Yum Bougie Marshmallow, Strawberry Letter, Aromatics Elixir, obviously, Bora Bora, Curious, Quad Alfresan, Ivory Musk, that coral perfume that I can't pronounce, the coral watermelon one, Watermelon Batica, or Batik, sorry, Watermelon Batik, Ylang 49, which is a sample I got in, and oh my goodness. If you, Aromatics Elixir. I thought that was like a really strong, earthy, dirty, woody, patchouli, incensey type of smell. No, that is light. That is light little, it's a baby. It's a baby Aromatics Elixir. Ylang 42, it's almost too much. Like, it is serious. You got to be a serious fan of hardcore, mossy, earthy dirtiness. The ylang in here is a dirty, woody ylang. And there's a lot of patchouli in here. Very dirty, earthy, mossy, and I love it. But it is thick. It is thick and it is strong, and it truly makes Aromatics Elixir look like nothing. Look like a little tiny baby. Which I didn't think that was possible. It is so strong, and the bottle is so expensive. Oh my goodness. I think it's like, it was like $400 for a bottle. I'm planning on getting just the little 15 mil. The 15 mil is $100. 15 mil is $100. Oh, actually it's a little over $100. I think it was like 107. I'm gonna pick up that, but that one should last me a long time, because like I said, this perfume, this is the type where just a couple sprays will do you, or you could possibly like somebody with your smell. That's how strong it is. But I absolutely love it. Definitely gonna pick up a full bottle of it. And then Bombshell Midnight, Donna Born and Roma Extra Dose, Heavenly Dream Angel, Power Self. Power Self is another one that I'm testing out, and I am, at this moment, I don't have any final thoughts on it. I love it. I love it. It's a strong Your Skin But Better. Most Your Skin But Better perfumes are really intimate, close to the skin. This one is that type of Your Skin But Better, but it actually projects some and lasts a long time. Like, I can smell it on me. And I really love it. And at this moment in time, I am still deciding, is it a dirty musk or is it a clean musk that I'm smelling? It's very musky perfume. it's so confusing because it's like, yes, it is. It is both like, I smell a clean, there's like a clean, powdery white floral musk going on, but there's also a more dirtier, more animalistic type of musk. Kind of like what you would get in Missing Person. But not as like that one's like hardcore dirty musk to my nose. It's kind of like that. So it's kind of like dirty musk and clean musk at the same time. And it's confusing me. It is confusing me. So I need to play with it a little bit more, but I would really enjoy a full bottle of it. I could see myself really enjoying it because like I said, it's really powerful. And so I could spray that out some and then put on top something like Amber Vanilla or Cosmic. And then that would just kind of amplify it. But it is a very expensive perfume. So it's like, do I want to get it just to layer with? I don't know. I got to think this through. Are you snoring? Are you snoring, puppy? We got Sadie up here too. Okay, so then I wore Green Tea Coconut Breeze. Me by Sniff. Love that. If you are a peach perfume lover, it's a must-have. Glow by JLo. Coconut Leche. I wore that I layered it up with one of these perfumes, and then there was another time I tried to wear it on its own, just on one arm, because I feel like it's getting, like it was always sweet at the beginning. Like I loved the beginning, the opening, but when it went into the deep dry down, that's when I was so underwhelmed by it. But I feel like that the sweetness that I love in the beginning is starting to linger longer. And if this continues, this could potentially be an amazing perfume. And I could have to retract everything I said before about Coconut Leche. Right now, I'm still kind of unsure. I'm still playing with it. But I feel like it is staying sweeter and more delicious for longer. And I love that. And then I wore the Veneto Bianco, which is the one in the snake bottle. Like, oh, I love that bottle. It's so pretty. Liam, love that perfume. Devotion, Devotion Intense, and Rose Era. So, like I said, 30 perfumes total. And then I looked at how many travel sprays those were. Like, because, you know, some of them are full bottles, some of them are travel sprays. Some of them are sample sizes. So I wanted to break that down. 2 of them were travel sprays, and 3 of them were samples. So that's 5. So that's 25 of them were full-size bottles that I used. I just thought that was something interesting that I wanted to kind of take note of. Where you going? Everyone wants to see your pretty face. Come here. Come here. Don't stare at me, but you can stare at the camera. Come here. Where are you going? There. There. Here, lay down. Lay down. Get comfy. Everyone wants to see your pretty face. Oh, get that booty. Get that booty. Okay, I can't hold you up. You're too heavy. Go lay down somewhere. Sorry. Messed up your sleep cycle. Okay, so then I broke it into how many of these perfumes were celebrity perfumes, how many of these perfumes were Middle Eastern perfumes. And once I do more of these weekly things, I'll have more data, and I'm really curious to see if things change or stay the same or what, because for right now, for week 1, 8 of those perfumes, 8 out of 30, were Middle Eastern perfumes. 3 out of 30 of those perfumes that I wore last week were celebrity perfumes. Why are you staring at me again? And then 19 of those perfumes were more in the designer niche category. I didn't break up designer and niche because sometimes I'm confused on which one is which. Like I know for certain Sniff is, but then sometimes I get confused on other houses. So it's just easier, designer and niche. We're just gonna lump them all in one thing. So 19 out of 30 were designer niche. 6 out of 30 of the perfumes I wore last week, I used more than once. I actually used them 2 times. So 6 of the perfumes I grabbed for twice last week. 4 of the perfumes, why am I holding up 3 fingers? Why am I doing this? Don't judge me. 4 of the perfumes were first impressions. I think the Veneno Bianco, Power Self, what was the one I just told you? Ylang 49 and I can't remember the other one. It was the Me perfume, the peach one. Peaches. Yeah, those were the 4 first impressions. Okay, now this is something else I wanted to break down here. So 6 out of 30 of those perfumes were 2025 releases. They were released this year. They're still brand new baby perfumes. 6 out of 30. 8 out of those 30 were 2024 releases. So, you know, they're still new-ish. Then I wrote down there are, out of those 30 perfumes, 16 of those perfumes were older perfumes. Older can mean anything from 2023 to whenever Aromatics Elixir was made, you know, and everything in between. I think some of them were like 2015, some of them were like 2002, 2000, or what was it, 1970s, I think, that Aromatics Elixir, or was it 1980s? I don't know. Anyway, Aromatics Elixir. That one's an old one. But yeah, so they were like old, anything older. 16 of those 30 perfumes were older perfumes. So yeah, so that it's just very, very fascinating to write this all down and see this, because I would have never known. And I'm very, very excited. I think I really will follow through with this, because I'm really excited to see what each, at the end of each week, doing this, you know, calculation thing and seeing, you know, what I'm wearing. Maybe next week it'd be like, you know, 16 Middle Eastern perfumes and maybe 5 celebrity perfumes, or, you know, or no celebrity perfumes next week. I don't know. It's just really interesting. And I would definitely recommend other people doing this if you're really into, you know, the perfume hobby. A lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun so far. My problems always just follow through, but I really think because it's a part of one of my favorite activities, which is perfume, I feel like I'll be able to follow through with this. So I'm planning on doing these once a week and kind of doing updates, and hopefully the other ones won't be as rambly. I didn't know how I wanted to do this video. I didn't even know what exactly I wanted to say about that. But now that I kind of got it, I think the second video will go a little bit smoother for week 2 of my perfume diary, journal, whatever we'll call it. So, that is it. I've got meatloaf in the oven. It is probably close to being done, if not already done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you later.